Some anglers go their whole life dreaming of catching a record fish. For one East Texan, that dream became a reality. Here's more in this week's Hooked on East Texas. It's a Saturday morning on Lake Palestine. It's where Caleb Pierce, his fiancee Brittany Chandler, and Caleb's dad David like to go bow fishing. It's legal in Texas to take non-game fish such as carp, buffalo, or gar.
A bow and a fishing rod, you can see you kind of have your spool in here and your reel in here. Just pull back, pull it to your eye, same as if you're shooting any other bow.
But the fish can't be endangered or threatened. This is the story of how Caleb landed the state and Lake Palestine bow fishing record spotted gar.
So we were just doing what we normally do, just trolling around these islands, and we were shooting gar, you know, nothing out of the ordinary, and then we just see this monster and end up taking a shot at it and managed to hit it, thankfully.
But this story never happens without Brittany, who sees bow fishing as a competition.
I see a tiny, tiny fish, and I shoot my arrow. I miss the fish, and I look over, and I see Caleb's giant fish. And I'm like, Caleb, Caleb! And then Caleb just immediately hits it, bullseye, pulls it in.
This adventure didn't happen in the middle of the day. In fact, it happened at night, and the only way to see that spotted gar was to turn on the light.
Yeah, there he is.
This is Brittany's video of Caleb hitting the record gar on that very cold February night. Caleb brought the gar into the boat and thought nothing of it. Neither did Caleb's dad.
It was unusually large, you know, but we had no idea it was a record.
Until Brittany remembered what she read.
So I remember seeing the old record was around 3 feet, and we have a 3-foot bucket, and they put the gar in there, and he's just like curled up. And I was like, wait, like last year I looked up and it was 3 feet, and that one like can't even fit in the bucket.
We just took it back home and then ended up measuring it, and it was, I mean, it kind of blew the previous record out of the water.
The state asked for pictures of spots on the fins and the jagged rows of teeth, signature marks of a spotted gar. And now at almost 15 pounds and just under 41 inches, a new state and lake record. David Pierce is one proud dad.
You fish your whole life and you don't ever expect to, you know, get a lake or state record.
Brittany tells us the record could have been hers. She says, wait till next year.
The competitiveness just got way worse for next season.
Brittany can set the new state record next year, right? State and lake records are broken up into 3 categories: rod and reel, fly fishing, and bow fishing.